Hey, welcome to the ladies' room. I think we're on. Because Liz, the brains. Thank you, Liz. You're in the ladies' room, live on Broadway from Denver. Don't go anywhere. Where do we look? Where do we look? Well, there's We're just working things out.
Getting the logistics down.
Yes, as always. You're in the ladies' room, live on Broadway from Denver, here in the womb of a Herman's Hideaway, every Tuesday night on worldviral.tv. Of course, you must know that because you're watching. Yeah. Here to my right, we've got Nancy Fingerhood, guest co-host tonight, comedian extraordinaire.
I wouldn't go that far, but thank you.
How far would you? But never mind. We don't want to know.
I go pretty far.
I mean, it's digital media. We don't want to know how far she'd go. Maybe later. Maybe as the night goes on. We did get her a drink, so maybe she'll loosen up.
I said I wouldn't drink again, but here I am.
Stop being a creep.
I can't. It's in my DNA. Fee, right here to my right. Singer-songwriter, local singer-songwriter. Hope working on some gigs in the near future.
Playgirl.
International. Food cake.
I love food cake.
We'll unpack that in a second. Zach Saligoe to my left. I thought you were the lead singer.
I'm the guitarist and
I thought you were the
other singer.
Anyway, I should have known that. A lot of things he didn't expose on Saturday on Counterculture Colorado and Beyond on KZKO The Vibe.
He'll expose it on TV, though.
He'll expose it now.
Yeah, we'll get to see it.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's not that kind of show. I mean, maybe it will be.
Later on.
We
like
did get
you
him a
said.
drink, too, so maybe.
Nobody wants to see that.
We'll see. Who knows? So we're here. So Zach is our hashtag One Lucky Guy Colorado, which means that he is here as the testosterone. What? Whose is it? I
think it's mine.
Who's having a problem?
Who's hot?
Someone's having a problem. We're all hot.
Yeah, we're all hot.
You're so hot.
Is that better?
I don't know. I don't hear feedback
Can
now.
you
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Yay!
And we have Liz Ramos behind the glass. She's the brains of the organization. Our fabulous producer. Thank you, Liz, for keeping us on track. Hopefully, she's going to. I was in there before and I was like, no, seriously, just get on the mic and say, we got to go. And she said she would. So, Zach, you were on the Counterculture Colorado and Beyond, and Zach started a band called Rooster, which is an Alice in Chains cover band here in Colorado.
Indeed.
Did I get that right?
You did.
Who else? Who are you? You got about 2 seconds to tell us who you are, and then hashtag is here to fulfill. Like we always have, like 3 women, and we have a hashtag One Lucky Guy Colorado because it would get kind of flat. Women can sometimes tend to agree with each other. Whoa.
Or be really catty and mean to each other.
Well, that would work.
Actually, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I might just sit over here and be quiet because I'm smart.
Well, if you talk too much, then we just tell you.
No.
Lock it up.
We beat
not
you.
going to happen.
Lock it up. Hashtag.
Not going to happen.
But he's here in case we need the testosterone and the male perspective. We can say, what do you think about that? Hashtag.
Just in case, though. Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
It might happen.
I'll leave it all up to you.
We're just going to use him for that.
Welcome to
That's exactly why the hashtag is.
that'll
Welcome
work.
to the ladies' room. Exactly.
That's good.
How often do men get invited into the ladies' room?
Hashtag you're welcome.
Hashtag thank you. I'm good with this.
Hashtag and go. Who are you? Zach and go.
Rooster, a tribute to Alice in Chains. You'll find us on Facebook. It's Rooster Alice Tribute on the search for Facebook. We're a local Denver band. We're going to try to do a lot of benefits. We're going to try to do a lot of shows in collaboration with other tribute bands. Just trying to bring you an authentic, solid product that is Alice in Chains. That's pretty much it.
I heard really good things. They had their first show together.
It was?
Here at Herman's for the Make-A-Wish show for Alyssa.
Correct.
Just recent. When was that? 2 weeks ago?
It was October 8th, and we hit our mark.
Yes.
We hit our mark of 75 to send Alyssa to her dreams.
She's going to Disney World.
She's going to
meet
Disney.
Princesses.
Party
I told her
with
she
the
could just
princess.
come down here. I am a princess.
I know.
And Prince Charming.
Oh, look at that, including the hashtag. Okay, you lock it up.
Okay.
Anyway,
He's our GIMP, actually.
Nancy is our guest co-host tonight. Nancy is what? How do people see you too? It's your your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. It's Mile High Nancy, and it incorporates a bunch of comedy, sketch comedy type videos, some stand-up, and my web series Mile High Nancy, as it is aptly named.
And you were doing stand-up when we first met.
I was. I met you, I guess, through a Craigslist ad, but it wasn't that kind of ad.
Another site that I've never heard of. Wait a minute,
that was like misconnections or something. No, and Megan was in a video called "Middle-Aged Women Gone Wild," which is also on my YouTube channel. And she got to
search for that one.
She got to pee on my friend's trampoline, so you really have to watch that one.
Well, got to is very generous. It just kind of happened.
We allowed it to happen.
You can watch it. She kept it in the video.
I did. I purposely put it in the video, and so there's a bunch of videos on there, and it's interesting. I think the last time I was here was a couple of years ago for a comedy competition. It was Colorado You've Got Talent.
And you won.
I did. It was the good thing about it, the amazing thing was that Tommy Chong was one of the judges. So
Tommy
and you
was
won.
here. Tommy was in the audience watching. Yeah. So that was a great time.
Well, if he was a judge, he was judging, yeah?
Yes, he was a judge.
He wasn't just watching.
He was watching, judging.
He voted you number 1.
That's right. It was his influence.
Nice.
I guess.
Very good. That's fun.
I felt like I won Miss America that night. It was amazing. I was waving like this.
Aw.
Yeah. I had flowers. No. I had a crown. I did have a crown. Actually. I didn't get to keep it though. I didn't.
What did it say?
I don't even know. I got this big trophy and on top was just a donkey's ass. That was what I won. Oh, and some money. Just a little.
There are not that many of those around. I think you should just be very proud of that donkey's ass.
I am. It's treasured in my basement. That's right. That's exactly
right.
Get it?
Cabbage. You know what? I say make lemonade. You got a donkey ass trophy. Mm-hmm. Of course it meant you kicked ass.
Yes. Make lemon and AIDS. Okay.
Make lemonades. Anyway, you have an announcement for us that I thank you so much for reading because it's so darn small I can't see a damn thing.
Okay, well I have progressives on, so that's why I can see this. Dearest Megan.
You don't have to read all that, just the info. And don't read her phone number.
I won't. Okay. Can I just write the thank you so much?
That's all you need.
Okay. For giving us a friendly and much needed plug. Let's see. What do you want me to? So this is about this Estes Park haunted house.
Yes, it's a haunted house,
and it's our American Legion in Estes.
I'm sorry. Can you read it or not?
I'm reading different parts of it because you scared me about what I should read and not. I'm searching. Okay, what's relevant here? So our main attraction is a professionally built haunted house rated PG-13. Maybe there's some mild cursing involved. And I have personally trained the scare raiders. Wow.
Scare actors.
Scare actors.
There's actors
I'm like, they're narrators that are scary.
Curators or scare raiders?
Okay. It's $1 to come in.
No.
And tickets are $1. No, that's what it says. Or you cut it off. Oh my God. Look at that. Yeah. Whoever printed this.
All right, you know what? We're gonna.
You really need to select and
let me
paste
and
summarize
stuff. Reader's Digest version because now that you're
Just
saying
say
it's coming back to me.
But you know what? I just want to say they have an auto annihilation area. You take a baseball bat to pumpkins and for sale.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm reading this all wrong. I'm drunk and I had 3 sips of my drink. Great. Okay. It's all over.
Of that one. I don't know. How long have you been here? Jeez. No, I'm kidding. No, I must have been. The print. I just printed it from my computer. I don't know what happened.
Learn how to print paper.
I know.
This is hilarious.
Error.
I cannot read.
I'm gonna read
your
your
freaking email.
If I knew it was going to print that small as I was running out the house to grab it, I would have did something different. So anyway, this is
She cut off half the
Yeah, that
content.
was what I would have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
She made this an impossible task.
On purpose. We just wanted to make you as uncomfortable as possible since
Yeah.
you're our guest.
You've done a fantastic.
Welcome.
You've done a fantastic
Red now.
job.
Thank you so much.
Now you really feel like you're in with a bunch of women in the ladies' room,
Yeah.
like catty damn women.
I
What?
know.
Gotcha.
These bitches.
She's like, I'm going to drink. No, but this is a friend, Jen, who is helping this. She's volunteering for this, and she's a professionally trained performer actor, and she's training all of the scaractors.
Scaractors.
I think that's how you say it.
Scarators.
Scarators.
Scarators is what I call it.
I'm going to have
Yeah.
you spell that
Okay.
and look again.
SCARATORS.
Atters.
Scarators, yeah.
Scarators. Scarators.
All right.
They're
Okay.
not acting. This is real.
I got out of one semester of English in college, so I can read this.
You're
okay?
doing so well.
like 25 years
so
ago.
proud of you. So this is in Estes Park. It's a full-on real haunted house run by professional actors and actually put together by professional scene makers, theater scene makers, and it's to benefit the veterans home, to save the veterans home up there.
Yeah.
Because it's about to go under, and this is sort of their
cause.
last-ditch effort. And we know, and as we sort of texted or messaged earlier about suicide, and I said, well, this is perfect because really they're one of the largest groups of suicide is our veterans. And
Indeed.
so I wanted to ask you, what was it about? And anyway, this is starting now in Estes Park. Look it up. We'll get you the name in a minute because clearly nobody can read that small.
And it's not $1.
It's 13.
Let's call it 13.
But you know what? If you bring some kind of toiletry or something
Toiletries, yes.
to benefit the house, the veterans house, you get $2 off.
Okay, yeah, it does say something about bringing in toiletries.
There you go. So what is your connection with that? What was your heart about that?
Well, we had an interview the other day, and you asked the question, why Alice in Chains, which is the band that I chose to cover or do a tribute of. Something that's touched me deeply is I lost a very dear friend and relative, my brother, to suicide, which was depression and alcoholism. So it's a combination of depression, using whatever it is. There's a lot of people out there that need a hand, just a hand on their shoulder, somebody to let them know, just to let them know that there's someone there that cares about them. There's a hotline. I don't know the phone number, but the suicide
We'll
hotline.
get that
Yeah, there's a lot
after
of
our
this
next-
stuff.
yeah.
But the veterans are going through a lot of this. They're coming back from war, and what is it, 22 a day is what they're
it?
saying? Yeah, 22 veterans a day are committing suicide. This is
Oh my God.
this is a terrible
Wow.
thing. We send them to war, and then there's no mental health afterwards. In a state like Colorado, where there's recreational and medical use of cannabis, you hear those numbers are greatly depleted. They're far less. And I'm not an expert. I don't know the facts. I don't know the numbers. I just read a few articles here and there. But all these things matter. There's a lot of our loved ones that have been touched by war. Because of that, depression, addiction, suicide, all these things, they all mattered. And I just wanted to touch base on that. You asked why I wanted to be in Alice in Chains. They touch depression with a heavy hand. It's a serious thing for them, and that was part of it for me because it matters to me.
Yeah.
So if you sing about these things, you bring awareness. It brings it to the public, and people know. And
Right on.
in any cause that brings money to them, all for it, like this cause.
Yeah, very good. Well, thank you for doing that.
Sure.
And thanks for explaining that because
Sure, yeah.
you didn't on Saturday.
No, we kind of hijacked
good.
hijacked it with some other things, and it was
That's
fun.
okay.
It was all
No.
good. It was fun.
No, yeah, but it is very serious, and most people are touched by suicide in one way or another, and depression. Depression is depleting, and it's just scary and sad.
It is, and there's a lot of pharmaceuticals that are given to people to treat that sort of thing, but it also causes more.
Yeah.
So, living in a place like Colorado, I feel grateful that there's a lot of work now being done, a lot of studies being done on this behavior and on these feelings, and clinically, they're going to come up with something that's going to fix a lot of these problems. It's never going to fix it. I mean, you send somebody to war. That's a heavy burden to come back with.
But what about if the federal government would not have marijuana as a class 1 narcotic, and then they could
course.
do some more research into it, and then to help veterans, that might help.
Indeed.
Oh yeah.
So,
Which should just be a movement from every single person in this country that has a veteran relative or anyone that's gone through this. It should be on the ballot for everyone. We should be voting this stuff in.
Yeah. Okay. So we have the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which is 1-800-273-8255.
Cool.
That's 800-273-8255. If you know someone or you yourself need to talk about this, call that number. Yeah.
Don't
serious.
forget the aftermath of this whole. You leave family behind when this happens.
Yeah.
I have a beautiful, wonderful.
How old were you?
Niece. This was 5 years ago.
Okay. Oh my God. So really recent. So
Yeah.
he left a little girl behind.
Yep, he left his daughter. She's wonderful, and she's a little closed now. She's closed out from the world. So this kind of thing, this kind of talk needs to happen. Needs to happen more often, and get this out to people so that
I agree.
we share, and it's not such a taboo thing. It needs to be out in the open so that we all get help and we all bring help.
Like any mental health issue, which depression is. It can be treated. It's not a big hairy deal. It's like having a heart disease or like having a diabetes. It's like you change your behavior and your lifestyle, and you probably have to take some kind of medication. It's not a big hairy deal. It's only a big hairy deal when we try to sweep it under the carpet and say, "Oh, it's a big hairy deal." Then no one wants to admit it's happening.
Right. Yeah.
It's a horrible paradox. So here the number again at 1-800-273-8255. Are we going to break? Am I hearing music? Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, Liz, sorry. Okay, this is a new set for everybody. We mentioned it last week. New set. Thank you so much. Again, that number is 800-273-8255. Don't go anywhere because we have a lot to unpack still in the ladies' room. You're invited in, so welcome. We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. This program was brought to you by National Speaker and Sound, Colorado's leading provider of pro audio music equipment. Right across the street from Herman's Hideaway at 1559 South Broadway.
National Speaker, where the pros shop.
World Viral.
National Speaker and Sound with a Pro Shop, Colorado's leading supplier of pro audio musical equipment with the highest quality guitars, basses, and amps on the planet. From a single cable to PA and lighting systems, DJ and recording equipment. National Speaker and Sound represents over 90 brands. EV, JBL, Mackie, PRS, Nash, Fox, and Mesa Boogie for the serious musician. National Speaker and Sound service departments are unrivaled in the region with our certified electronics repair and speaker reconing. Our commercial division is Colorado's leading audiovisual installation contractor. Shop with the experts or visit us online at nationalspeaker.com.
Colorado Harvest Company.
I captured the beauty to put on display, as if it's my duty to blow you away. This is the end of everything I've ever known. Please
World Viral TV is brought to you, as always, by Colorado Harvest Company.
Welcome to the newest Colorado Harvest Company.
Well, I mean, he was a professor. World Viral.
Okay, so it has been approved that we can say the fuck word.
Yeah, you just did.
Okay.
All of the United States is looking to Denver, Colorado to see what is cool. You know, it used to be maybe California back in the day or maybe New York early along, but now everybody's really looking to Denver, Colorado to figure out what is cool. And when you get accepted by Colorado as cool, well, then it just spills over to the rest of the world.
You have to see the vision for this area on South Broadway. This area, 5 years from now, is going to look very different than it looks right now.
Right. Not supposed to film me giving my tools of the trades like I know.
Tools of the trade?
Yeah.
Separate segments?
Separate segments when you do it. Always ID yourself. Say,
Hey, this is Bubba Sparks, baby, and you're watching World Viral TV. You better know about it.
World Viral. World Viral.
Yeah.
Getting into the music.
Oh, I hope the mics weren't hot. They probably were,
Yeah,
but it's
duh.
okay because it was all fun. So we introduced Zach Saligoe, which is a fun name to remember. Saligoe.
Good luck with that.
Go Sally.
Good luck with that. Go Sat. Yeah.
Thank you
Fee,
for-
who's
thank you
here
for that.
every week, and Nancy Fingerhood, who we have
That's
a little
another
clip.
fun name, isn't it?
That is fun.
Is that for real or is that a stage name?
You think I grew up with that? That was really
In
hard.
Jersey, you grew up
Okay.
with Fingerhood.
Finger go.
Did you just put our names
Yeah,
together?
You just married us.
You guys just morphed.
We just had a very egalitarian marriage right now.
I'm a matchmaker. What can I say? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They're
Even
both
though we're married to
They're both
different
married.
people.
Yeah, they're both married. Yes.
Yeah, Fingerhood was the bane of my
I mean, you
existence.
can't see it without or hear it
And
without,
in
like, what
college,
the
people
hell?
thought it was really cool. And then it was like you're eating good in the Fingerhood, so it all worked out.
Oh, let's go to the video.
Oh.
Liz, are you ready with that, or
Sure thing.
do we have to talk about fingers again? Yeah, we're good.
And hoods.
You want to give us an intro at all?
What is
What was
this?
that? Oh, this is the foo bra. This is the bra for your fat upper pubic area. There's another word for it, the fupa. And the P can stand for something else, but I'm going to be, I don't know, PG.
I don't know why,
here.
but okay.
And that's the video. It's a spoof commercial.
Just to pick up your kids' toys? Is your airbag a little too overinflated?
I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I'm very sorry.
You might have a FUPA, the fat upper pubic area, the place where happiness ends and sadness begins.
It's my line! I want it! Now why can't you listen?
You've tried dieting and exercising.
I'm only
There's
hearing
just
this.
no
This is
getting
good.
rid of it. There's still too much jiggle to your jog.
I can't get my shoes on!
My wife's fupa is like a third person in the bedroom.
Oh my God.
And I haven't been into that since college.
My FUPA is like a
See it.
barrier in our sex life. It's enormous. And
I wish I could see this.
I'm just sorry. Sorry. Can you just turn off the cameras, please?
This FUPA is driving me crazy. I actually knocked my own daughter over the other day, just turning around. It's too much.
You know what? I know just what you mean. My fupa used to drive me crazy too. That's why I got the foo bra. Let me show you.
My mic's the hottest. Mine's the one making noise.
See, this part covers the fupa. And these upper straps, they lift and separate, and the lower straps keep it snug and tight. Oh, I love my foo bra.
That's right, the FU bra, the revolutionary new undergarment that removes the speed bump from your happy trail.
Now that she has the fubra, our lovemaking is closer. a lot closer.
Oh God, the Fubra is like a godsend. I can't tell you how much closer my husband and I are. It's like, I really feel his love now. You know, we're so tight.
From the runways of Milan to your front door.
That's right. You too can own the Fubra. For just 2 easy payments of $29.95, you'll get 2 Fubras for the price of 1. Call 1-800-555-FUPA. Don't wait. Call now, and we'll also send you a free gift. Bedazzle your Fubra with Fubling. And that's not all. If you call in the next 30 minutes, we'll throw in a free Kegelometer. We know you're working hard. Keep track of your Kegels with a free Kegelometer. Hurry. Call 1-800-555-FUPA. Free shipping and handling. Don't delay. Call 1-800-555-FUPA.
Baby got front.
Because everybody knows it by now. I had a baby at 44. I pee everywhere.
We're back.
Right on.
Yes, except now the pee panties help. So, tell us what was your inspiration and what happened with the. You did stand up, and it wasn't for you. Like you tried it for about a year, yeah.
I did it for just over a year, and I don't know. I enjoyed it, and then I started making these videos and got really caught up with that. And I'm not saying like I'll never do stand up again, but I've just been immersed.
Do it.
Peer pressure from the hashtag. Did we ask you?
Damn, this show is pressuring me a lot. I've got to read things, small print. I've got to do stand up. Oh my God.
She's got a lot on her plate.
I've got a lot going on
for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. So my husband and I actually started a video production company as well, and like I got caught up in that.
Does he do camera work?
What was that?
Hashtag is whispering weird. Is this hashtag or is it like
it's Satan? Vivid Impressions Productions?
Let's talk.
And it has no relation.
Stand up.
It has no relation to the other Vivid, by the way.
Now I'm getting. Oh my God, stereo. Go.
But I'm just thinking of these live
We'll
productions.
just chat. Let's just focus on each other.
Okay. We're gonna
How
stare.
are you? You know I'm
good.
still in the middle, right?
I'm a little
because
buzzed
you're
right
whispering.
now. Yeah.
Oh,
so
one
I
does.
got caught up in doing these comedies, and then I started this web series, and
It's
and
super fun.
It's like a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's fun, but
And subscribe to Nancy Fingerhood.
Mile High
I'm
Nancy.
sorry, I didn't make it up. Apparently, she didn't either.
Somebody in Ellis Island.
I swear,
apparently
I thought that was
made
your
that
stage
up.
name.
That would be an interesting. Usually they shorten that, so it would just be like Finger or something.
That's probably why they didn't.
But I use it. I've used it to my advantage in my comedy by making fun of it.
Well, how can you not?
So, it's kind of like the elephant in the room. Like some people have big ears. Some people are really weirdly tall. Some people have big noses. I have
You're
a
talking
weird
about
last
me
name.
right now. I got the ears. tall,
shit!
the
That's why you have the
nose.
long hair. Okay, I get it.
She actually wrote cue cards based on hashtag ears, nose.
I wasn't even
hair.
looking at him.
I know.
If you can slam this guy.
Apparently, it's all about him.
No.
I don't know.
No.
See how I turned that?
Yeah. Yeah, mic off. All right, I'm
Whenever
out. I'm
there's
out.
a guy in the room, it always.
We need duct tape.
No, I'm going to tell you something about. I have a blog. It's called Confessions of a Middle-Aged Woman Gone Wild. It's on WordPress. And
WordPress. It's okay.
You
We
have to
love
put the
shameless,
WordPress in there.
Like tag
plugs.
everything.
Just. And so I did a blog about working with women and how it's like working in a passive-aggressive mental institution. If you're just all women, like we need a man. And this, I'm a feminist, so please don't like the hate mail come in and shit. No, I'm just saying that
I'm brilliant for having a hashtag.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, see, I'm being nice. We're not being catty. You know, she's trying to one up me here. But so because that's what women do is when they're together.
That's why I don't hang out with them.
No, I'm just saying, like in the office, it gets this weird, competitive, catty thing, and like a man is there, it just kind of like placates. It kind of placates everything. I just call the man an it. The man
Oh my God,
placate. I did. That was
I
crazy.
thought you meant the circumstance was it.
Yeah,
not
sorry.
The man.
Oh my gosh.
You could have gotten away with that. You called yourself out on that one.
And I just having a man in the office, just even if there's like 20, there's like one man. That's all you need is one, and then the women can like you just need one guy to like release all the female like tension or whatever, PMSing.
You know what? I
crap
agree. I think
I don't know.
No, truly, like
Okay.
that's truly like why we have like 3 standard women, but then the man is different every time because they're really truly like to have that perspective. It gives it more dimension. First of all,
I just want the testosterone.
Yes, yeah,
Just have it.
well, I have a lot of that.
Or your chin hairs are coming out.
Yes,
Oh,
I
shit.
plucked them though. Did you see them?
You did a good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
That helps.
Oh,
My daughter points out to me all the time, "Hey mom, you look like a catfish." I know. Rude. Yeah. She'll be like,
"You do not look like a catfish."
Just wait till she has kids.
That's what my mom said to me. So
You do not.
Yeah, I do. I have to pluck it.
You have a whisker?
Yeah, I got a whisker.
Hey, I had my first whisker at 21, so yeah, it just happens.
I'm the youngest of 5, and I had gray hair before anybody.
I started going gray at 15. We're gonna like one up each other
There you
all
go.
freaking night.
But
That's
see,
what happens.
you know what? I appreciate that. I don't like see it as a competition. I see it as a, hey, good for you. Guess what? Guess
I'm
what else?
worse.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of women do, though. I'm sorry, didn't mean to cop a feel on your knee. Hashtag. Or did I? I'm sorry, he's a newlywed. Sorry, hands off. I didn't mean it, wife.
In a couple of years, it'll be okay.
Oh God! Stop it. Okay. Naughty. No, but I truly do like. I enjoy the company of certain women, but women. I think people in general. But it is true that I think you get a group of women around, it does become this weird thing, and I've never understood that personally. I really haven't.
Because I'm not a bitchy person, honestly.
Honestly,
I may
me
seem
too.
like it right now, but
no,
I'm
you're
not.
not at all. You're not.
Okay.
But that's what I appreciate about you, and that's why I've stayed in touch too, because you're not, and I appreciate that because I'm not either. And
I thought it was all the money and the kickbacks I'm giving you.
God. Well, now forget it.
Where's my money in?
You'll inherit it. You'll inherit it.
Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Yeah. Anyway.
Ways out.
Ever.
You gotta
never.
wait like
never.
40
ever.
years, honey.
40. No, but truly it is like I've always we've had this discussion a lot, Fee and I, because it seems like we've always been more at ease in the company of men because it's just easier.
They don't get as they don't take things as personally.
Well, until
sometimes.
recently, Fee.
Like
you have your moment in a minute. Go ahead.
I've literally I've literally been in an office situation where someone was just very rude to me, and I kind of called her out on it, and just hey, I don't want to be treated talked to like that, and then she got kind of aggressive with me.
Then you were the bad person.
Yeah, and that happens with
my wife has a lot of problems with this.
With women. You're just like asserting yourself, And
well, just
I
even
think
just
like if
being
you
a
said it to
human
a guy would just be like, okay, get it, cool, whatever.
Or or he might say, "Oh, I didn't mean it that way."
Yeah,
oh, sorry,
exactly.
I won't do it again.
Yeah,
done.
Or he may have just probably not have been a douche in the first place. I don't know.
Depends on the guy.
It depends because human beings are individual. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
generalizing.
It's so much sex as it is just people.
It's just
how long have you been in the work environment?
I actively avoid work environments.
There you go.
So do I, actually. I do. But on the occasion that I'm in one, yeah.
That's why I'm in the womb of Herman Hideaway.
You can choose who you hang out with.
Hide in a cubicle, and then I Facebook my friends.
Well, that's good. Now you had what was your perspective though? Because you had something you were saying something about men. What you're in a work environment? No, you're a guitarist. What do you know? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm kind of out and about with my job, but what I hear a lot of people say is, "Oh, people from this place are this way, or people from this town are this way, or people from that country are a certain way," and it's just never true. People are people. You're going to get this percent of people who go against the grain. You're going to get this percent that go with everyone else, and then you're going to get the other ones that
maybe
you
it's
don't know
me
what
then.
they're up to.
Maybe I'm just
maybe not.
It's
horrible
human
to
beings.
be around.
No, maybe
it's
not.
human beings.
Yeah.
And
maybe you
that's
do
how they
things
roll.
in a certain way that you like, not conformity so much, but things to go a certain way. Let's get our job's done efficiently, or let's do
Maybe
that.
it's the ass hat you're working with. Maybe that.
Perhaps that's
Well, that's what I'm
exactly
saying.
the
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And our next segment
Going
is
back to
about
my-
how not to be an asshat, because people can be an asshat and they don't even know it. Like they're
Yeah.
like leading their life on a trajectory toward asshatness, and they may not even be aware of it. And we're just here to help. We're just here to help those asshats, potential asshats, really. We're just bringing awareness.
That's really
We're like a gigantic PSA.
Ass hat awareness.
Jinx, what did I do? You want me a Coke?
I beat you to it.
But you didn't.
We should
count.
start a
She didn't do it right.
nonprofit.
Asshats
like-
Anonymous.
Asshats Anonymous, or we're to help. We're here to help. Exactly. Yeah.
Dare program.
If you feel like you're being an ass hat, call this number.
Yeah. Exactly.
We'll talk you down from
An
the ledge.
800 ass hat.
And on that note, I'm going to use my list because I like the lists. And Fee's going to help me because I don't have my glasses on. Tips on not being an asshat. No shit. I really did write that. How you become unattractive and you're not even aware of it. Asshats. Ready?
Ooh.
Ready for this? Take notes. Wait a minute. Liz, have you ever worked in a working environment? She works. She's a worker. Liz.
You're one of those people.
Have you had anybody like call you out or be really rude to you when you've just sort of stated your boundaries and like anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I've had situations like that. I had to call someone out at work today because it's just like you said, boundaries. You know what I mean? And she had crossed those boundaries a couple times in front of my clients, and so I had to bring it to her attention again and say, hey, that's not professional. Clients don't need to hear us talking about other clients, if you know what I'm saying. And so yeah, I deal with it constantly. It's really annoying. And you're right. It's like it's more prevalent, I think, in these areas where you see a lot of women working together.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
It's a shame.
It is a shame. It really is because we
need
should
to
be really supporting one another.
Join forces. All
Yeah,
that
totally.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of supporting women.
I'm finding comfort in shutting up right now.
That's a wise move.
Now that he's a newly
Hashtag.
married man.
My personal thoughts are chicks are the worst.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay then. Chicks
They can
are
go
the
their own way.
You can go your own way.
So we talked earlier before about like how not to be an asshat with. I had a situation, right? Where okay, this is kind of
She had a
personal, but
hat. She's just into it.
I have these weird cyst bumps on my head. A few of them. You can't see them, but they're a little gross. And I had this boyfriend years ago, and when he would like touch my head, he'd be like, well, basically my nickname was Lumpy. He called me Lumpy.
Yeah, that's not cool, boyfriend.
And
He's charming.
That's why he's gone.
Yeah. And
guy
so
is charming.
Charming.
so your pet name should not be Lumpy for your girlfriend. Unless you're talking about these lumpies.
If your boyfriend calls you lumpy not because of these.
Yeah.
Even then, sorry, not
Yeah,
attractive.
all right, okay.
He might be an asshat.
He's an
You
asshat.
might be an asshat if you are self-absorbed, and she's going to read the definition of that right there.
Self-absorbed. Many people do this without realizing it. You focus solely on yourself, talk only about yourself, and often don't care what others around you have to say. You think you're the only one that matters. If this is you, it's time to change. No one wants to be friend with someone who only cares about themselves.
I printed that directly off the frickin' website. Not my fault.
Yes,
Nobody wants to be friends with someone who's frickin' self-absorbed. And I think sometimes if you say your boundaries, right? If you're like, no, clearly I'm not comfortable with that, and someone has an issue, it's on them, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
And that woman does have a reputation.
Hashtag, what are you doing over there?
We got a hum, and I think it's my mic.
Put it closer to your mouth.
He's got a Hummer.
It's
Stop giving Hummers over there. That's a microphone, not a.
she fixed it just now.
No, she turned all our mics off. That's what she did. No. Now nobody can hear. We can't hear anything. Okay,
We're
ready?
good to go.
Number 2, you might be an asshat if you focus. Anybody questions the? No. Okay. Number 2, you focus on outer beauty, ignoring whatever that says.
What's inside?
What's inside?
That's what she said. Surprisingly, true beauty
ba-dum-bum.
comes from within your heart, body, and soul. Your physical appearance isn't something that matters the most, but people with unattractive behaviors think that outer beauty is all that matters. Take a look in the mirror deep within yourself, and you might see what lies beneath. An ugly person, unless you change your way of thinking.
Yeah?
Agreed.
Really? Anybody? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
There's so much. There's so much in that. There's so many people that just look at the outer, look at the beauty contestant, look at the shallow. What's on television right now? Everyone has
Right now or always.
Everyone has to be either beautiful or punching each other in order to be famous or popular.
Is he going to break
or
my
both?
nose? Don't touch me in anger. I
Yeah,
will
no.
call the authorities. No, I'm fucking with you. Liz?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if you relate because I'm always like, Liz, I think you should have more lipstick on when we're on camera.
No. We were.
Only because you can't see your lips. I'm just saying.
No, that's not why.
Do you relate?
I should put
No,
more
you
makeup
don't relate.
on, I guess.
Do I relate
to that? Yeah.
So got any I can borrow?
I got you covered.
Yeah, in a sense, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this goes back. You remember last week we had a viewer who wanted to know about if workplace, if it was biased toward or toward against people who were more attractive for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
Against?
Like if the interviewer thought the interviewee was like more attractive than them, and they didn't want them in the workplace, like they might have a. I
think
want
that's
them here.
If this is gonna sound terrible. I know whatever. I'm on
Would you
TV,
stop
so
prefacing
it's
everything?
okay.
She's from Jersey.
I
It
know.
happens.
No, I'm just. I don't know.
She's just neurotic?
I'm neurotic. I'm a neurotic Jew. That's what happens. All right. So I think that could happen if the interviewer is a woman. See, here I am sounding very sexist. But if the interviewer is a guy, he's probably going to want her around.
The opposite.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. So either way, it's
What if
it's
he's
like
men are
interviewing a man?
pigs. What?
What if he's interviewing a good-looking man?
That came up last week too.
Well, if he's gay, he may
Or not?
want
What if he's not?
around. Yeah. No. Okay. I think attractive people have an advantage in the workplace.
There's a privilege that's
Actually,
there that's
yes.
always been there.
I think it
And
depends.
they get hated on.
Go ahead. Why?
Because they also get hated on because people get jealous.
Well, jealousy is. You're right. You're right.
Person. It's not about that you can't make sweeping generalizations.
You can't.
Because it's person to person.
On TV, I'm making sweeping generalizations.
Yeah, but I think it also matters on what industry you're talking about, right? I think it also matters on what the job situation is.
Okay, this is crazy because it's like 2016, but my friend is a nurse at a hospital where she is required to wear makeup.
What?
No.
In 2016.
What?
She is required to wear makeup. She went to the mall because she's not into makeup, and she had to take a makeup lesson and buy makeup for this job.
Wow.
She works in the ICU. Okay.
Wow.
These people are like sedated heavily. They are not looking at her. I swear.
It's the family members.
And
maybe.
I don't know. The
What type of
doctors. I don't
hospital
know.
is this?
What?
What type of hospital
Barbie.
is this?
Barbie Hospital.
Apparently.
And it's true. I was like, oh, you're buying makeup here, and see her in the mall. She's like, yeah, I have to because they're making me wear it at my job as a nurse. Isn't that bizarre?
that
She's
blows
gonna
my
wear like
mind.
one of those little hats pretty soon, or those little
Right?
nurse hats. Yeah,
And then like a really tight like nurse thing with a zipper.
The
Oh my
Halloween
god.
Halloween
costume.
costumes.
So
That is
so
really,
that
I had no idea.
I was just like, I was about to like.
That's that's crazy. We're gonna have to unpack that in a future show because that's nuts.
Bring her on. man.
I totally. Yeah,
She's a real person. I didn't make it.
We'll find out. Okay, number 3. You might be an asshat if you're always in competition.
Are you the person who has to be better than everyone else? See more, do more? If so, you're an unattractive person.
Oh, snap!
You should care more about your friends.
That's hardcore.
And let them have their moment. If they overcame their fear of heights and climbed 10 feet in the air, don't say, that's all, I've climbed 30 feet. Instead say, wow, that's awesome, I'm really proud of you. Here's my issue. What's with all the shoulds? You can't tell me how to
Don't should me to death! No, what I'm thinking is, why don't they say, you climbed 30? Jump! That would suck.
You might be an asshat if you're sitting there writing about what makes people asshats and telling people how to live their lives.
Should.
We're allowed to judge people because we're on worldviral.tv.
Oh yeah, no, we are. Nobody else is.
That's right.
No, one of my favorite phrases, and people will back me up, is don't should yourself to death, and don't should me to death. Like should, it does not, and like I don't like that word. Don't should me, right? So very good point, valid point, Fee.
You should probably not tell me what to do.
You should probably not should me.
You should probably not should me.
You
Where
should
do get
probably-
these things. You get terrible references.
She does it because she's
She
your
hates
mother.
morons.
I don't like morons. and
All right, you
everyone-
might be an asshat if you view your friends as enemies. I got it first.
Why would you do that?
Frenemies.
People who are seen as unattractive are often in fights with their friends.
I don't know.
This is ridiculous.
It's stupid.
This is if you're like 8
they're
years
morons.
old. If you're 8, that
Sort of a
happens.
lighter. These need to burn. Instead of banding
find
together and
one.
truly being able to care for others, you're always turning your back and stabbing them in theirs. Because you're unattractive.
That is not a friend.
That's ridiculous. Your friends are not your enemies. They are your allies.
I think the point
Unless
of this,
they're your enemies, I guess.
and then they're not friends, right? So I think the point of
Frenemies
it,
is a
this
thing.
is if you're starting to lead that kind of life, if you're starting to think along that path, stop. Just stop it.
Get new friends.
Dudes don't do that. Do
there's
they?
so many of these things that are wrong in all the same reasons. Like they all
Tell us
align.
why, hashtag.
Well, we're going with asshat. You know, this whole thing, competitive motions toward your friend, or being against your enemy to your friend. I mean, there's so many people that are out there like that, and you see them on social media all day. Trolls, sure. There's just a lot of it. Everyone's empowered by the keyboard, sitting behind a
And negativity.
Yeah.
Like it takes a lot, I think, more fortitude to be positive and be kind than it does to be like that.
I think
to
so.
me, it seems like
Are you talking about the writer or the people who they're trying to talk about?
both.
You think
No,
they're
no.
looking in a mirror as they're writing this?
I don't know who they are.
Likely-
They're probably
likely
inside his
not.
basement. You know, we're going to unpack the rest of this in a minute. We're going to go through. We're on 6. We only have a few more. Trust me, guys. Really, we'll go through it fast. Don't you throw those in the air?
There's a few more ass hats.
Only a few
on
more.
her
A few more ass hats.
There's four.
Information here.
I am the queen of useless information, and you're in the ladies' room, and you're going to get more of it. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We want to take advantage of this area as the highest concentration of cannabis centers anywhere in the world. If you're looking for cannabis in Colorado, you should come to the Green Mile.
Colorado Harvest Company.
So what is Extract Craft? It's an appliance you can easily use at home to create concentrates and medicines. You can even cook with it. The source was designed with the home user in mind. Now you can safely extract cannabis oil and make your own concentrate at home without blowing up your house. The source is the world's first at-home essential oil extraction and concentrate appliance. You can order yours at extractcraft.com/store. Use coupon code WorldViralTV to receive free shipping at checkout.
Hey, this is John Exall from Texas Hippie Coalition. You're watching World Viral, sponsored by the Colorado Harvest Company. Get you a pool, baby.
World Viral TV is brought to you, as always, by Colorado Harvest Company.
Colorado Harvest Company.
People are coming from all over the world to check out Denver's growing cannabis industry. And most of them are leaving happy after they've been to Colorado Harvest Company. Why Colorado Harvest Company? For so many reasons. We pride ourselves on carrying only the most consistent flowers and products, with knowledgeable and friendly bud tenders that'll assist you with everything that you need. Buds, vaporizers, concentrates, topicals, edibles, and drinks, all from only the best companies in the state. If you're looking for the best cannabis experience in Denver, look no further than Colorado Harvest Company.
these people, all these women are complaining about domestic violence. Personally, I think you're a fucking pussy if you won't hit me back in a mosh pit. The pit starts here, motherfuckers. My name is Elizabeth the Brutiful. You're watching Music Buzz Live on World Viral TV.
World Viral.
We're at the womb of Herman's Hideaway, and you're in the ladies' room. Thank you so much for joining us. Liz, thank you so much. She's our brains behind the glass. We've got Nancy Fingerhood here. Don't even ask. Fee, singer-songwriter. I'm Megan, the Fury Legs, whatever you want to call me. And our hashtag One Lucky Guy Colorado, Zach Saligoe from Rooster, the band. So we were just going through all these lists of how not to be an asshat.
Whoa.
So we're going to move on.
That's what I think of that.
We're done.
So maybe we'll just move on. Let's cue the clowns.
Creepy clown.
Bam. Lasagna. Thank you.
I hate clowns.
Me too.
Everybody does.
Yeah, I know. That's why they're terrifying. They're murderers.
They're
Literally.
just.
They're
Only
running
one I've
around
read
killing
about so
people.
far.
No, they're just like.
Only read one.
I'm sorry. Did you read it?
Yep, we're going. Video's playing.
I said, you know what's funny is that he
Figuring
talks,
it out.
He talks like it's a whole farm full of killer clowns, and some of them got loose. Killer clowns are on the loose, and I'm like,
hilarious.
dude, it's not like that. It's not even killer clowns.
They're not doing anything. They're just looking creepy.
So we're having a little trouble with the video. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Okay, clowns are creepy.
There's a farm of them, and they're running around. Some of them got loose,
Some of them are running for president.
and they're out for blood.
There's a farm of killer clowns.
Yeah, they're out for blood.
Well, we showed a video a few weeks ago about this. This car comes. Liz remembers, right? You want to describe it, Liz?
Yeah. So, you know how you have stalls in a car wash?
Yeah, like a half
Yeah,
wall.
you have like stalls. So one lady was like in one stall washing her car, and then this clown car comes up into the next stall, and the car is all bloody. And it has like gore on it, and they come, and all these clowns come out with like weapons.
3 dudes come
and they just start chasing this poor woman.
Oh my god!
And it's supposed to be some kind of prank, you know, but
Didn't you run him over?
Messed up.
No, that was what that's what I said. I said if that was me,
Yeah.
and he was running. I said my first instinct when I saw it was if he's running full blast at me and I see him in the rearview mirror, I'm going to think momentum and slam my brakes on because he had an axe. He had an axe.
A real?
So I was like, no, for real, a real axe.
Real axe.
And I was like, I'm going to
He
slam
had
my
real
brakes
weapons.
on. He's going to hit the back of my car, and then I'm backing up, and then I'm driving to the police station. And that dude, he might have thought it was funny, but he's already maimed or dead.
I thought they were just mostly like sitting in parks or across the street from schools and looking
Yeah, that's what
creepy.
I've read.
Like, I didn't-
Schools?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I heard
Well, they
wooded
want-
areas.
I heard a kid was stabbed to death by one of these clowns near a
Wait.
school. I'm not saying that's
Oh my God.
I'm not saying that's the norm. I'm saying that one episode is that.
Well,
But here's the thing: all the people that are pro carry for guns.
Pro creepy clowns? What?
No, pro guns.
Concealed and carry, yeah.
Concealed or open carry. Are these clowns doing that in states that are open carry, or
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a good way
They're
to
walking
get killed.
around with their guns.
So here's the gist of it. Don't Pokemon Go at night unless you're being one of the clowns.
Another thing that bothers me is that I think Ronald McDonald is probably in hiding right now.
he is in hiding
because
yes.
he's
Probably should be.
Scared.
Well, I did have a little quote from a lady who ran a clown college a couple weeks ago, and she said, "I think we should call this persons dressed as clowns instead of clowns because real clowns, would not do that."
They're losing business.
They obviously
Real
will.
clowns.
certainly.
Have you ever seen it? Every Clown Murders?
I'm sorry, I read the book and it was terrifying. But also, they're getting arrested on charges for homeland terrorism because they're instilling terror.
It is.
Wow. It's like the guy with a lot of makeup and the orange hair, like, Donald
Ronald
Trump.
McDonald. Oh!
But
Oh,
he's
yeah,
also
not that
instilling terror. So.
True.
Welcome to Supermax Clowns. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
I'm just glad I haven't seen one yet. I've never liked clowns. Like when I'd been to like the circus once as a kid, I was like, I don't like this. This is just freaking me out. No, I don't know.
I'm gonna join the circus. Back off.
I've loved all these Halloweens for my entire life. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. And right now you've got people running around with knives and axes and everything we just described. One person that I know is dead.
Don't judge me.
And so, yeah.
Wait, how? What?
The child that was killed by a clown, stabbed to death.
Did you know that?
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
I read this.
That's messed up.
I don't.
It's the only one that I've heard of. But here's the thing. So now everyone's in terror. This sounds like a presidential candidate saying, "Oh, you got to get rid of all these foreign and everybody that's coming across.
The
and there's all
Muslims,
this
the
bad
clowns,
stuff."
everybody.
Well, let's get rid of the clowns too.
Yeah.
We're gonna make clown suits illegal, and you can't be a clown.
Well, I'm saying don't make it illegal. I'm just trying to. I actually, when I thought about this, I was like, how many copycats are going to happen because teenagers are going, "Oh my God, that's hilarious." Guess what, guys? Not hilarious because your kid. Don't encourage your kids, and don't because they're going to die. Like they will get shot or they will get run over.
It's all about the clown costume too. Because here's my thing: when I run around with knives, I get free donuts.
Anyway, Nancy, you had some. She does
that's
actually.
brilliant.
She people hunts and
It's not even a big story.
she gets free stuff. It's true.
Well, did you hear about some guy in England? He dressed up like Batman to
to fight these clowns.
To
Yeah, I
fight
did
the
see
clowns.
that.
Oh yes,
I heard about that.
So they should probably, let's
Well,
get
what
more
happened?
Batmen.
So we're going to turn into a Marvel comic world. You've got clowns.
You know what?
running
We already
around,
are.
you've got Batman.
Okay.
Right.
With Trump running for president,
Oh.
we already
I'm
have.
with you on that.
She called Star-Lord.
Yep.
I'm gonna be. I just want to be Helena. That's from Orphan Black. That's my costume this year.
I don't know about this. I'll be Princess Leia, but that's not part of that.
Princess Leia. Old school. I'm sorry.
Old school.
Can I say lame? Hey, wait. We're gonna go away. We'll be right back with our last segment. Don't go anywhere. Yes, we have one more segment with your Feezus, what pleases Feezus, and one more thing.
My segment.
One more thing. Don't go anywhere. You're in the ladies' room. We'll be back with Zach from Rooster, Nancy Fingerhood from Nancy Fingerhood on YouTube, and Fee from Feedin', and all her sundry. I'm sorry, what? What?
I'm Fee.
Fee! She's just Fee. Look up her music. She's awesome. And we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're in the ladies' room.
In a motel minute, ooh, everything can change in a motel minute. Ooh, the crackhead seems so strange in a motel minute. Ooh, everything can change.
So what's up, Dave?
Oh, hey, Motel Minute.
Motel Minute?
Yeah, hey, to all you viewers out there, I now live in a gated community.
You live in a gated community?
That's right, a gated community. Gated.
Oh, wow. You gotta be kidding me.
Not at all.
That is cool. A gated community at the Red Pine Motel.
Red Pine Motel.
Motel Minute.
Motel Minute.
Rand, give me Motel Minute. All right. So cute. What? Happy 4th of July to any viewers.
Happy 4th of July.
Celebrate,
Motel Minute.
Celebrate our freedom
at the Red Pine Motel.
that we still barely have.
That's right. Huh?
Motel Minute.
World viral. World viral.
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Valor is my real test. Is my call. Pokemon.
We're just like, what the
No kids.
What the hell? I have a child.
I'm sorry, this is not a kid thing. You think this is a game? This is Pokemon Go! Side Pokemon! Gotta catch 'em all!
She knows about Pokemon.
Our courage will
They know
pull
this.
us through. You teach me and I'll teach you Pokemon!
I'm learning.
So anyway,
I'm learning.
in our entertainment segment, before we go to Pokemon Go, Liz knows about Pokemon Go.
I do.
Yes. We only have 2 people in the house that do not know about Pokemon Go. I'm sorry, who are they? You. And you. I hate to call you out, but I
don't know anything.
I wish you guys would stop.
Nerds!
I don't want to know.
I'm so. Ow!
Wait,
What?
Opened up my Pokédex.
Wait, aren't nerds the people that know them? I
Hello.
should be more nerdy.
You're a closet nerd if you don't know about Pokemon.
Yeah, you know what? I am.
You're
Yeah.
not owning your nerddom.
All right, I'm going to work on this.
You gotta own your nerddom.
Or not.
Yeah, I have a science fiction radio show.
Yes, and her concept album is a dystopian universe, and she has a comic book in conjunction with it. Hello,
I'm a
nerd.
I love Star Trek.
She got me involved in Pokemon Go. If you didn't figure that out,
I like
Valor. Liz,
Yes.
what team are you?
Do on your free time?
We have 3 teams.
Oh my God, what?
Yeah, because we
Come on, choose. Come on, commit. She has 3 teams.
Is there Valor or?
Is there
Yes.
Valor?
Yes, that
I
one.
just yelled Valor like 3 times.
We're just
Valor.
like, what?
That name sounds correct. I would
There are
join.
3
I would join
teams
that
on
team.
Pokemon Go.
Okay.
Valor, Instinct, which I like to call Extinct, and Mystic, which I say, oh, mistake. Oh, so sad you made a mistake.
Isn't Pokemon Go like
Look at,
out?
she's dedicated.
Dedicated.
What is that?
That is Team Valor.
The Valor symbol. It was custom 3D printed.
Did you
Nice.
win that?
No,
For catching
a friend made that for her.
things?
That's Valor. We're going to have
Okay.
T-shirts
We're
made.
Valor and
No big
we
deal.
have Valor Pride. You know what? I didn't.
Valor Pride.
I thought we were just gonna like lift up the furniture here and try to find little Pokemon.
No,
men.
you don't
Pokemon.
lift up furniture, Nancy.
I don't, because you're supposed to
Have
find.
you heard a thing?
Not. I haven't.
I opened up
I'm
my
on-
Pokédex.
She opened up her
Team
Pokédex
Navigator.
for
I
you.
closed the brain once the
Explorer,
Pokemon
Navigator.
came out.
I'm sorry. I found an Onyx in my backyard.
Yeah, rub it in.
No big deal.
You know,
Onyx.
I found an Onyx in a jewelry store.
While I was explaining
Not that-
Pokemon to her, I caught a level 836 Electabuzz.
You caught one? Just now?
Yeah, well.
Why didn't you tell me? This is not okay.
See, it would be cool.
Onyx catcher.
I'm sorry, you weren't even in my backyard when the Onyx was available. I would have.
2 minutes. I'm sorry, I've been looking for Onyx everywhere.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I didn't know Onyx. How did I describe Onyx? I said it's some giant snake thing that's lumpy. I don't know.
All right, this is how Pokemon should go. You go on the phone, right?
Don't should Pokemon.
And then
Shooting.
okay, I'm shooting.
You're shooting.
I'm being
We could
an
kid or
asshat
would.
right now. I'm just gonna be an asshat. And so you look on the thing, and it says
she's very irritated with you right now.
There's some like cartoon character under your bed, and then you like
we're gonna-
actually
we're
find
gonna
one.
stop
Like
you
that would
right
be cool.
there. We're gonna stop.
Like it
right
would be
there.
real.
That sounds religious-y.
She
and
caught
Pokemon
an
under the bed.
Electabuzz sitting right here that was
Or a
how many
creepy
levels?
clown. They should have a
36. Liz.
Pokey hate.
836
massive.
Electrobugs right here in the womb of Herman's. She just caught.
That's awesome.
And she didn't tell us.
That must be a
to turn
lot.
on our phones.
I'm trying to be the very best catcher.
We're on the same team, Valor.
Maybe you should be playing the game.
I'm sorry, Valor.
Do you want to be the
She has Tourette's right now.
You know what? I have Onyx,
Pokemon
so I
Go
am going to be the very
Tourette's.
best. Okay, this is the thing.
What I have?
Pokemon.
I'm sorry, did we talk about how women are in competition with one another? I
see that.
See this? This is how
It's a Pokemon
it happens.
competition. Okay.
Because if you're in Pokemon Go and you're on the same team, and you turn on your phone, you go, like my 7-year-old goes,
And you go. You don't slack off.
listen,
Find the
listen. 7-year-old in the backyard. I didn't have my phone on. He goes, oh my gosh, there's an onyx. And I said, what's an onyx? He goes, an onyx. It's very rare. I said, really? I've never heard that word. Maybe I should turn that on.
It's rare.
And I caught it. But guess why? Because he was being encompassing. He was being
inclusive.
unifying, inclusive. He was not competitive.
The other day,
Put our phone numbers on his YouTube channel?
no, he actually called me because
that.
he's like, he was so excited because he got a Nidoqueen or a Nidoking or something.
Aw.
And he called me, he's like, sister, guess what I just did?
Okay, they don't get it. Liz gets it.
I get it.
Yeah, she gets it. She has 3 teams.
It brings people together.
It does. You'll be driving down the street in the middle of the night, and these people on the side of the road go, "Whoa!" And you're like, "Oh my God, what'd you find?"
Usually we're leaving the bar and we're like, "Woo!" And, watch out for that deer, and then you don't hit it, and then you get home safely.
Exactly. Very good
What if-
analogy.
So is the Pokemon
who
what
are having
pleases
marital
Pieces?
problems
I'm sorry,
to like bring
what?
them closer
Yeah.
together? They should be on
Pokemon Go, please,
Pokemon team.
Pieces.
And I don't encourage drinking and driving, by the way.
She's gonna Pokemon Go.
Just have, once your child becomes old enough to drive you around.
I'm sorry.
they can pick
How
you up
old
at
is
the
your
bar and
daughter?
take you.
Now
She's
they have
9.
Lyft and Uber.
And she doesn't have Pokemon Go?
Did you not see what I
She doesn't
You
have a
are a
cell phone.
horrible mother.
She doesn't have a cell phone.
Robbing
That's how
William.
horrible I am.
Snorlax.
Guess what I caught?
Level 1931 Snorlax.
I caught a butterfly. What is it called?
McPhee.
Yeah,
Butterfly?
I'm sorry,
I caught
A butterfly. She got a
700
butterfly.
level
Snorlax is better.
butterfly, whatever it is. We gotta go.
Snorlax is
I'm
better.
sorry. Oh my God. I'm so sorry because this could carry on forever.
With them,
We
it
gotta
could carry on
educate
forever.
Zach and Nancy. Zach, real quick, how do they find you and Rooster?
Facebook. We started friending each other and going to each other's shows.
English words.
Okay. So Dave Stastny plays in My Own Summer. I went to one of his shows and said, "Hey, man, I gotta get in touch with these guys." I did. Next thing you know, he says, "Hey, let's start an Alice in Chains band." Well, not exactly those words. He kind of fought me off like, "No, I can't be in the band. No, I can't be in the band." "Yes, I'll be in your band." And he turned me on to John, and Michael's a neighbor.
How do they find Rooster?
Rooster Alice Tribute on Facebook.
There you go,
It's
Rooster.
Rooster, a tribute to Alice in Chains.
Like their page, for real. They're
Like our
awesome, and they're going to be around for a long time. They're the band, the next tribute band, seriously, to watch.
Indeed. Thank you.
Nancy, how do you find?
You can go to YouTube and look up Mile High Nancy, and for my blog, Confessions of a Middle-Aged Woman Gone Wild.
And you might be able to see me peeing on that trampoline. Maybe, I don't know. You probably will.
You will see her peeing on a trampoline.
Yeah, don't tell me about it, but you can watch. Don't tell me about it. Nancy, middle-aged. Nancy, say it again. I screwed that up a bit.
Mile High Nancy or Confessions of a Middle-Aged Woman Gone Wild.
And Fee, how do they find you?
phee.co. That's fee.co.
phee.co, and you can come back here next Tuesday and watch us live or anytime, anywhere. Share us because you can watch anytime, anywhere because we're digital media. And you're on worldviral.tv live on Broadway from Denver, the ladies' room. Come back next week or all day, every day, all the time. Love you. Buena notte, Brazil.